Mm. How's it going, everybody? YouTube Live? Can you see me okay? Where's my phone? Oh, here's my phone. Okay. Let me double check if we are live streaming. Wow, that was quite the Golden Globes Awards. I was wondering, I was curious to see how they were going to pull that off because, the pandemic and whatnot. And I thought they were going to, I thought the HFPA was going to copy the Emmys in the way they are going to do the ceremony. The whole sending out people in hazmat suits and then actually having the trophy there for them to hold. But no, there's no people in hazmat suits, and today I wonder if they even maybe the award will be mailed at a later date to the winners. Uh, because nobody's like holding the award at that moment today. The winners. So I'm guessing that's what they went with, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm curious to see what the Academy Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences will plan for the Oscars in April. If they're gonna go with the Emmys format or this format, the Golden Globes. It's totally understandable, the whole East Coast West Coast thing, the New York, Los Angeles, and in this pandemic, traveling is kind of discouraged. If you can avoid it, maybe you shouldn't. Don't travel at all or don't fly on planes. Um, so it's totally understandable, but it does make for funny moments like this one, the one that's on the thumbnail. I wonder whose arm this is, because this is a split screen. I believe Tina is in the Rainbow Room, New York, and Amy's in LA. Um, so they did this whole sketch, and it's brilliant. But now I'm wondering whose arm is that? So cool, so cool. It would have been funny if the arm is an arm of a man, or there's hairy arm or something like that. But nonetheless, neither here nor there. That's a funny, brilliant sketch on their part, and of course they got some other moments as well. Uh, they really rip it, man. They really Amy and Tina let HFPA have it. Like they don't care if they get hired by HFPA to host that evening, but they let the HFPA know that about the whole scandal of not having a black member. And Tina also and Amy roast other celebrities. Like they were like this inch away from becoming as mean funny as Ricky Gervais, because Ricky Gervais don't give a crap. That's his roasting style. Like, I'm gonna make fun of everybody. I'm gonna get drunk if I'm the only one laughing, so be it. So Tina and Amy are not like full blown Ricky Gervais mean funny, but they were close. They were close this evening. They were really almost there. So kudos to them. Let's see. Before we get to the list of winners, some of the moments. I just want to. I think I've retweeted some of the moments here. There's this children commercial where the children says the darnest things. One of them was like Jane Fonda. Do you know who Jane Fonda is? Like, yeah, she's a person who walks normally. But what's awesome about it is that every one of those children, they know Chadwick Boseman. I don't know if it's already staged, and but then again, Chadwick Boseman is Black Panther, and then kids love Black Panther. So that's a really really cool, not commercial. It might be just a segment, but that's a really cool segment, and I'm like, man, applause to every one of those little kids. The fact that they know Chadwick Boseman. Where was he? Oh, yes. I don't have a dog in the fight for Best Picture. Promising Young Woman, Mank, Nomadland, Trial, Chicago 7, they're all fine. The dogs that I have a fight in are or were The Queen's Gambit. So I was so happy when the Queen's Gambit win. Now, if you haven't seen the Queen's Gambit, go check it out on Netflix. Please do, because you don't want to miss out. It's such a great show about this chess prodigy, but you don't have to know much about chess, or you don't need to know how to play chess, although knowing its basics kind of do help. But overall, it's just a gripping drama. And oh, Anya Taylor Joy won. Yes! God, did you see her hair? It was like so gorgeous. My God, that hair. Anya Taylor Joy's hair at the Golden Globes was to die for. um, let's see what else here. They started with Daniel Kaluuya winning Best Supporting Actor, and they started having technical difficulties. See, I tweeted that I hope that next year award shows can go back to normal in-person event, because as awesome as this Zoom thing is, you can't control, you know, internet connection problems. You can't control audio overlap. You know what I'm saying? Or buffering. So we have to kind of get used to that for now. And I'm glad that the HFPA gave Daniel Kaluuya a chance to speak out. But yeah, that was. I mean, what can you do? That was expected. That was a Zoom thing. Of course, it was gonna happen. I'd be surprised if it wasn't happening. Maya Rudolph, Kenan Thompson moment. That was fun. I don't have strong opinions about that, but you know, anytime there's an SNL reunion, I'm all in. Um, and Maya, of course, and Kenan always brought it. um, the HFPA controversy. They had a moment where the HFPA leaders were on the stage, and they were basically saying, "Hey, sorry, you know, we didn't have black members this past year, but we're gonna do better." Basically, they're saying like, yeah, you caught us. We've kept black people from becoming our member for 20 years. You caught us. Please don't cancel us. Please don't cancel us." So, um, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen in the years forward about their inducting membership from this point forward. Oh, did you see this? Al Pacino was sleeping. Oh, there you go. Look at him. Look at him. He he got caught sleeping, and it's like, oh. Hey, but can you blame him though? He's up there in age, right? We can't blame him. Like the guy, you know, the guy's probably tired easily nowadays. You know, probably goes to the bathroom at night like 3 times. I don't know, but you can't blame him for like dozing off. Um, Jared Leto was trending. Jared Leto was trending because of what he was wearing, I believe. There you go. Oh, what is that flower? But everybody was like buzzing about it. Definitely, definitely interesting. Hmm. And he kept that look from the Little Things movie, you know, adding a little bit mustache. So that was awesome. Let's see, what else do I have on my list here for moments? Al Pacino dozing off. Let's see, let me turn this off. There you go. Golden Globes. I was rooting for Regina King to win Best Director, but I'm happy for Chloe Zhao. I think she's awesome. I think Nomadland is awesome. Um, Al Pacino's face is, is how we all feel about virtual everything. Ah, Sean Penn. That's a moment right there. My God, congratulations to Sean Penn for his role as all of the Three Stooges. Okay, really though, Sean, you got money, all the money in the world, Sean, and you can't even get a stylist, really? What is this? You look like you just got out of bed, out of the wrong side of the bed. Sean Penn looking like he didn't want to be there. My goodness. Uh, Sean Penn went to his hairstylist and said, "Give me the operation guy." Uh, oh, the Lifetime Achievement Awards. Norman Lear, a man ahead of his time, um, well deserved, fantastic speech. And for on the cinema side, it was Jane Fonda. That was an incredible speech. You know, Norman Lear's speech was awesome, but Jane Fonda's speech was spectacular because she was basically giving credit to many of the other actors and movies that were not mentioned. Um, and basically saying like, hey, you know what? Go check this out. Go check that out. You know, and even the ones that Golden Globe snubbed or overlooked that didn't get nominated. Jane's like, hey, you gotta check out this movie, check out this performance. You know, put that on your list because this is awesome and this is saying something. This has a good message. This you know, and she's championing these movies and these shows um, that she believes have the power to generate empathy. Um, Whether you agree or disagree with Jane Fonda's politics, maybe you have opinion about Hanoi, Jane, or her climate change protests, getting arrested, whatever it may be, right? You gotta admit, the woman is out there actually doing shit, as opposed to a lot of us on internet trolls. We're not activists. All we do is just behind the computer and being reactionary on towards somebody or something. It's like, oh my god, oh, I just canceled somebody, I just got somebody fired, oh, I've done my work. Get out of here. If you think that's activism, think again. So yeah, for her to recognize the other guys, because she's already up there. She's already on the mountaintop. She's won so many awards and accolades. And so she's basically bringing the elevator down, in a sense. So I love that. I love it. That's all I got to say right about that. Let's see. Chadwick Boseman shows up looking like, I don't know, I think she looking very lax, like chill. He's got that animal equality jacket, which looks like a sweatshirt, and so it's not a tuxedo, if you will. And Joaquin Phoenix is famous for that. He's a that's his issue. He really champions animal rights. So I think he's a vegan or something like that. Let's see who else also have a moment or had a moment tonight. Christian Slater. Oh, Chris Meloni showed up. Oh my God, I can't wait for Law and Order's Special Victim Unit. Chadwick Boseman won Best Actor posthumously for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I gotta be honest with you. I wanted Chadwick Boseman to win, but I did not expect the category to be Best Leading Actor. I thought that, when I was watching Ma Rainey's Black Bottom back in December, Viola Davis is the lead, and Chadwick Boseman was supporting, in my opinion. But I guess they want to put Chadwick on the leading actor category, and I'm pretty certain that that's gonna also what's end up happening at the Oscars if he does get nominated for the Oscars, and I think he will. So it's Best Lead, not Best Supporting. But yeah, whichever actors are nominated alongside Chadwick Boseman this year can just forget about it. All right, Chadwick is gonna easily win it all the way through, just like Heath Ledger did. back in 2008. So all the other nominees are just gonna be happy that they're invited. But Chadwick Boseman is gonna win. But the speech by his wife though, oh my god, woo, man, I was like fighting back tears, man. I was like, I'm not crying this evening. I don't want to cry. I'll save my tears for the Oscar segment, the in memoriam segment. You know, when the Chadwick Boseman face showed up along with Sean Connery and the other guys, and but man, her speech was powerful, powerful, and yeah, she was holding back tears as well, and it was just everybody was tearing up. Such a great speech. Let's see, where's the Golden Globes hashtag? There you go, Golden Globes hashtag. I think I have a couple of video review that I'm supposed to film this evening, so I better go ahead and do that. The SP Golden Globes went uber straight forward, except two crazy ones, the SP says. Okay. Let's see here. Sacha Baron Cohen won Best Actor, Musical Comedy. His movie also won. Borat, that's awesome. Andra Day, that was out of nowhere for me. I loved her performance. I loved her in that movie, The United States versus Billie Holiday, but I thought Viola Davis was gonna win that. But then again, I remember that Golden Globes likes to reward or give award to new stuff. You know, either new show or new movies or newcomer, new people in the scene. I think Emma Corrin, right, and Josh O'Connor for The Crown, they won. And everybody had to Google them. Everybody who had not watched The Crown had to like Wikipedia them. Because Golden Globes does that a lot from year to year. They like to recognize the new ones, and so Andra Day is part of that. She's a rising star, and I mean I'm happy for her, but I thought Viola Davis was gonna win that one. Nomadland, Best Motion Picture Drama. I guess if Nomadland ends up winning Oscar for Best Motion Picture Drama. It's a good movie, don't get me wrong. I thought it was a very well made film, but I guess my reaction would be like, that's the best as it gets. That's as good as it's gonna get this year, you know? Yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get, I believe. Unlike previous years where you kind of feel strongly toward certain movies or one movie over the other about, you know, oh yes, this is gonna take it all this is gonna sweep, you know, The Parasite, yeah, you know what I'm saying, or like 1917, oh I feel it in my bones. But Nomadland, Promising Young Woman, Mank, The Trial of Chicago 7, I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get. Unless they throw in The Five Bloods. You know, they forgot about The Five Bloods. But if the Oscars nominate The Five Bloods, then that's gonna be my dog in that fight, most definitely. And throw in Delroy Lindo as well for Best Actor. Oh, Jason Sudeikis. Jason Sudeikis with that mustache and looking very chill as well. I'm happy for Ted Lasso, and I think, let's see, Don Cheadle, where he said, wrap it up, wrap it up.
No.
There you go. He said, oh, I don't want to open the article. There you go. Wrap it up, wrap it up. The music that usually cuts the speech off, you can barely hear it. You know, so I think towards the end that it finally got louder, but halfway, you know, from beginning to halfway through, it's like we couldn't hear it. So that's why Daniel Kaluuya's speech was kind of lengthy. But Don Cheadle was there, man. He was like, oh, I'm here. I'm here at your service, audiences. I will cut Jason Sudeikis off. Look at that! Look at that awesome mustache. Also, real quick, my favorite celeb crush of all time, as I've mentioned to you many times before, my number one favorite celebrity crush is Gillian Anderson. I grew up in the '90s. I watched The X Files religiously, and I love Dana Scully, and I love Gillian Anderson. And growing up as a teenager, hitting puberty, Gillian Anderson was like the woman for me, the dream woman in my head. And so her winning tonight, it was so cool. I'm happy for her. The thing is, I haven't watched her performance on The Crown because confession times, to this day, I still haven't really sat through a single episode of The Crown, let alone an entire season. So she came in like around season 4. So I guess I could just pick up from there. But then, I don't know, people always tell me, like, go watch The Crown, go watch The Crown. Fine, I'll find a time to do it. But, yeah, I'm happy for Gillian Anderson. Oh, so gorgeous. I love that woman. See here. We talk about the Queen's Gambit, Chadwick Boseman, Sean Penn. Oh, I tweeted, and I think it got traction. I tweeted that the upside of this Zoom thing, award show via Zoom, is if you're nominated for one category and you lost, you can then just turn the Zoom off and call it a night. I mean, that's convenient, right? If it's an in-person event like in previous years, you're pretty much stuck there unless you want people to see you going out of the ballroom, walking out of the ballroom. That's kind of like making a scene. You don't want to feel embarrassed. It's like, oh, I lost. I guess I'm just gonna go now. But then everybody's there in the room, so crowded. You got to go through people. Whereas in this one, with the Zoom thing, you just like point, press the button, and then you just move on about your evening, crash to bed, whatever. So it's very convenient. That's the upside. The downside, of course, is that whole internet connection problem, overlap talking audio, as we talked about. So, but yes, very, very comfortable. DSP said, love Ted Lasso. I love Ted Lasso as well. Oh my God, people, if you haven't watched Ted Lasso, go do so on Apple TV Plus. It's a wonderful comedy series. And yeah, I can't praise it enough, man. And it crosses the bridge between Britain and America. The cultures collide. And a football coach trying to coach a football soccer team, because outside of America, it's called football, not soccer. So anyway, it's a great show. Very well written, very well performed. And I'm happy for everybody involved with that show, definitely, including Jason Sudeikis. Anything else before we call it a night? Because I do have a couple of video reviews that I need to film and edit. So that's going to take me all the way to midnight. Anything I missed out on? I think that's pretty much it. We don't need to go through all the list of the complete list of the winners. Oh, Soul won for Best Animated Feature. Of course, nobody's surprised there. That means the director, Pete Docter, is on his way. Probably he's going to end up winning his third Oscar because he already had an Oscar for Pixar's Up. He had his second Oscar for Inside Out. And he's going to win again for Soul. Even though I was rooting for Wolf Walkers. But hey, congrats to Soul. Rosamund Pike was so happy when she won. I Care a Lot was a good movie. Okay, go check it out on Netflix. I didn't get to review it because it's pretty much an old movie that has gone through a lot of film festivals. It's not quote unquote new movie, but it's a great movie, and Rosamund Pike was fantastic in it, and she was like so gleeful. Did you see her when her name was mentioned? She was like, oh, she looked like a, I don't know, a kid in a candy store. A kid like, oh, overjoyous. The other guys, the other nominees or the other winners are like trying to keep it calm, trying to keep it, chill and cool. But Rosamund Pike's like, oh man, I won. So fun. You feel happy for her being so happy. Jodie Foster won for the Mauritanian Best Supporting Actress, and she was there with her dog and her wife, and that's wonderful. You know what? There had been rumors for as long as I could remember, ever since I started watching movies in the '90s. When I was a kid, people were like, "Oh, is Jodie Foster gay? When is she gonna get married? Like, who was her boyfriend? Who was her husband?" And for her to just like now be out and be happy, and it's fun. It's awesome. I'm happy for her, and now she doesn't have to get people to guess or ask anymore. So let's see. Yeah, we covered everything, right? The Queen's Gambit, Emma Corrin, Josh O'Connor, John Boyega, Finn won, John Boyega, so that's awesome. So yeah, you can check out the list of the winners of the 78th Annual Golden Globe Awards, the 2021 Golden Globe Awards, the complete list of the winners on my website, ramascreen.com. So go check it out there. And great job, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler. I think this is their 4th time hosting. And man, they're so good at it. They should host my wedding. They should host my birthday. They're just good at hosting overall. So great job overall. So thank you for tuning in on this live stream reacting to Golden Globes winners and moments. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What did you think? What did you think about the format, the whole social distancing, the fact that the audiences present in the room were frontline workers? What did you think about the speeches? What did you think about the ones that lost or the ones who won? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe. Let's rock this.